I want to give you the 2 reasons why it's so hard to make changes in life, even though you know what's good for you. I've noticed with the people that I worked with, whether it's on one-on-one in, for instance, the Ayurvedic kind of consultations that I make, or whether, of course, it's in the group program that I've got as well, that people really prefer to be structured and to be instructed as well with what to do in order to actually make the changes that they need. I've had people who've asked to have a really regular kind of one-on-one several times a week sessions in order to really make the changes. Or of course in the program it's also built up that way so that people will feel actually the company of others and the structure. And the reason that we need this and we do this is because we will not change anything about ourselves as long as we stay in the same routine and habits that we always have. It's very hard to make new changes when we're not surrounded by those new changes. It means that it's easier to say that we do something than to do it. If the people that I have around me are doing other kinds of things, it's far more easier to just have the same habits as they do. So we need someone, or we need also the group actually, to feel accompanied, to feel the belonging, to feel motivated and enthusiastic about changes. And that's when we begin to do it. This is the reason as well that we prefer to go on retreats to take care of ourselves and start to meditate or do yoga or something. For some reason, we needed to step out of our daily context in order to actually do the actions that we know are good for us. So that's one of the reasons. We need that structure that is taking us away from our daily habits and to instruct us to do this and that for us to actually take action. Now, the second reason, and this one is, so old in our system, and that is the fact that it's reassuring. So we can look for new things to do and then try to implement them ourselves. But if we are not being reassured by someone that this is the right thing to do, we very easily fall off the wagon. So when we are being reassured because there's someone who guides us, someone who hears us, who sees us, who helps us with the progression, then our nervous system is also soothed and will obviously then make us more inclined to take the next step. What I mean by that is, if I'm not fearing that what I'm doing is right or wrong, then I'm more inclined to see the positive progress that I'm making in it. And this is, of course, the reason that whenever we're being accompanied, just like when you go and see your doctor about something, you're already feeling a little bit better just by being in the consultation with the doctor. This is why I've created the program the way I've done it. So that we're meeting every week. We're also meeting individually with me a little bit less often. And then every day there's new things that are being implemented in the group that we have together. It's so that you feel accompanied, even if the people around you in your life are not having this, and that you feel also reassured by the guidelines, by listening to other people, sharing the same experiences, and by someone who's giving you the instructions as well. Now, if you would be interested in knowing more about this, you can simply get in touch with me on DM. Send me Ayurveda and your email address, for instance, and I'll put you on the wait list for the future sessions that will come up.